Alright guys, another pack opening video from our road trip. This time I was in Louisiana, a suburb of New Orleans, Metairie, I believe it's pronounced. Go 4 Games. Oops, sorry, not on the video. Go 4 Games. Mac was a very nice guy. We had a little conversation. Supposedly they play there every Thursday night, the Dice Masters and HeroClix, and I think he said he has about a core group of 8 people, which is pretty sweet. It's a good scene, even if they are mostly playing HeroClix. He was pretty excited. All they had available was Uncanny X-Men and Civil War. And so I went with the Civil War. He was nice enough to give me a discounted price on the packs. So I bought all that was left. It was something like 28 packs. So I'll see if I can continue my streak of superheroes, I guess. It's a very nice store. It was located in a pretty solid area. It's west of downtown, like the French Quarter. Maybe 25 minutes. I guess it all depends on what road you take. So first up, we got Pin Particles. Gives fast. And a Deathlock with Overcrush. But actually, I do like that sub ability. Not too many people are comfortable using life as a resource, but with an ability like that, especially with an 8 attack on his highest side, keep him in the field if he gets blocks. You can really do some things with that. More Pin Particles, so that's sweet. The better one, I guess. Get an Overcrush to a Fist character, and then Justice. Getting 2 attack for every side, or if you have 2 sidekicks, so he could become pretty beefy, or at least, attack heavy. That would give him a total attack value of 7, 9, 15 on a 2-drop. It's pretty good. Only 3 fielding costs total. Hard to complain about that. We got a Wasp and a Songbird. I do love the new Songbird that just came out. That has Intimidate on 4 costs or less. That's awesome. Doesn't have to be a villain. Good old fast Wasp. And if you got 2 Songbird, she's a Moon, 2 Overcrush. That's pretty solid. I haven't played much of Civil War. I started after Ronin. No. I started around Batman, so not too much experience drafting this or playing even constructed events with a lot of Civil War cards. Blocking, be KO'd, prevent 2 damage, and when Knife is active and your opponent declares attackers KO target opposing sidekick. I'm sure I'll find better cards. Goliath and a Songbird. A couple more commons. Giving other attackers +1 can be strong. It's a little expensive, but he's got good stats. And then this one's interesting, I guess, depending on how you use it. Yeah, Mac was super friendly. The store is very clean. It's in a solid part of town, it seemed. I mean, I only spent 20 minutes there, but seemed fair enough. Awesome Vibranium Shield, the best Vibranium Shield. And then gain 1 life. Fielding sidekicks. We got a Miss Marvel and a Baron Zemo. A 5-cost blank character. So much fun. Those are my favorite. At least they can't fall victim to shrieks, right? They're immune to shrieks. That's what pretty much every blank card should say. And Miguel and Ant-Man. That one was a little hard to come out. When fielded, fast. Fast, I am a fan. One of my favorite keywords. Anti-Overcrush. Well, potentially. Loki and another Ant-Man. Unfortunately, I don't have any foils to look forward to, but that's okay. I don't have every card in the set, so I don't know exactly what I need. But I think I do even need some uncommons, so I will be gaining stuff from this, which is awesome. Iron Man and a Bullseye. Did I leave the card in there? I did not. So that's interesting. Unless I put the card back somewhere else. I might have just got a free Bullseye dice. Because WizKids. So, yeah, free Bullseye dice. If anyone's interested. One time I've gotten 3 cards with 1 dice. So, I guess that evens it out. At least makes this video a little interesting. I guess it's not really a free Bullseye dice if I'm not getting the card. That would imply that I got a card and the Bullseye was extra. Oh man, I got marker stains. First day back at work, so I spent about an hour writing stuff on a whiteboard. So that was fun. Vibranium Shield. Goliath. The uncommon, another common. I just suddenly realized 100. Girl, my first rare. Rare Hercules. I don't believe I have that card, so that's sweet. Was KO'd while attacking, deal 2 damage to each player. That's nice. And then 4 cost Intimidate. Pretty solid, actually, because most of the cards that I remember that have Intimidate, that can intimidate anything, because there's no restriction on their Intimidate, will cost 5 or 6. And there's pretty good stats. So definitely not the worst. Ant-Man and Baron Zemo. Another blanker. And an uncommon Zemo. And get the +1/+1. So I don't remember all these cards, so I'm not as familiar. Ooh, what is this? Nitro and a Moonstone? That's what it is, Moonstone, not Moondragon. Winfield will do 1 damage. This one's fun. I like this card. KO him. 3, 4, 5. That's a majority of things, I would say, especially on his high side. Most cards have defense less than 5, or at least a side with it. No, it's equal to, so everything has a. I think everything. Well, everything cheap. Rare Mary Jane. I don't think I have that one, so that's good. 2 rares I don't have. Probably some uncommons I don't have either. Wasp and a Cage. Fun Global, especially with Vicious Struggle. And Fast. The streak continues, my friends. Nice. You know what? I've just realized I probably showed most of these cards off screen. I'm such a rookie at this. I don't think I have this one. I can't remember. When active, whenever you would take damage, direct up to 2 of that damage, each source to Steve Rogers. It's not terrible. And then Intimidate. I apologize. I probably showed most of the video off screen. But the streak continues, Ross. So you can laugh it up some more. That's 4 stars in a row. See, like what I was saying with the Intimidate, I think they were pretty much all 6 costers, unless they have a restriction on them. So that Punisher, I feel, is pretty solid, and it's, 2 months of heyday. Whenever there's a chance for you to play Civil War without anything else. Another common, the Captain America. Try and speed through these ones a little bit. Wonderful card. One of the best commons in this set, for sure, that I can think of off the top of my head. I do love this ability of giving you something for rolling energy. So like in addition to rolling energy, like you already get something. Obviously, I think they've only pretty much put it on 4-costers. So if they ever could put this type of ability on a 2-cost, it'd be pretty strong. Sorry, I had to pause the video and I think I accidentally stopped it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to paste them together in editing. I don't know all those fancy video tricks. I don't even think I remember this card. Makes sense, War Journal. I mean, I've heard of it, I just never read it. So when fielded, all other non-sidekick character dice you field for the rest of the turn gain Intimidate. It's kind of fun. Obviously, it's a little hard to field all those things. Maybe it sucks that it's not sidekick, but obviously it'd be very strong if it was. Maybe with the Nick Fury to get free fielding costs now. Something to possibly, and then some even some swarmers and trigger from swarm, and then you feel if you happen to roll them character face, you field them, intimidate. I don't know, just spitballing. Rocket, fun card. Good if you have Squirrel Girl. Does attack do 1 damage for 2? Squirrel Girl cancels it out. Moonstone. That's good. That's not bad. Spinner down 1. I mean, obviously it's level 1. That sucks. Attack each character die can't be blocked. Also not a terrible thing. Forces him to get blocked by big characters, which could get some overcrush damage through. I'm gonna take that instead. Next we got another uncommon Pim, common Cap, 4 more packs. Let's see if I get super lucky. On top of how lucky I've already gotten. Winter Soldier, uncommon, and a common Thor. Not much fan of the Winter Soldiers. I guess WizKids is not, or whoever designs is not a fan of Winter Soldiers either. Oh, got a Venom. Got the awesome Venom. Love this card very much. Aggressive and control all in one piece. It's a beautiful thing. A uncommon Justice. While Justice is blocked by multiple blocking character dice, he deals his full attack to blocking him when dealing combat damage. So a nice little, so cheaper Cyclops or Dr. Octopus. You put the investment in boosting him as opposed to purchasing him. But probably not too worth, I mean, it's good early, I guess. And the last pack, a Loki and a Captain. Uh-oh. Not the super rare, but that's okay. Loki, green with envy. Potentially fun. Capture all sidekicks for 2 masks. It's not terrible. You kind of need to know you're going to attack, though, because it's at the start of your main step. And then finish off with a common and Captain. So, another successful pack opening. Again, shout outs to Mac. Amazing store. Love it. It's decent size. It seemed to have a lot of good products. It was clean. It was in a good area. Obviously a friendly owner. So that's awesome. If you're in the Louisiana area or, you know, East Texas, West Mississippi, I guess. Actually, though, Biloxi wasn't too far in. Not a bad place to visit. Take care, guys.